I don't know what sparked in my head this morning to look up all my old books. I've written 4. Not very well, of course, as you can tell by how I write now. I've never been good at punctuation and all that stuff, and apparently neither was my editor. Yeah. Many, many years ago, as you can see. And I don't know what sparked my mind to go. So anyway, so I'm looking through my emails. Yes, I have been with Gmail since they deleted my first Tasha Speaks. Yeah, that I had ever since they started Google. And just looking back on my life, and all of these are real experiences, no matter how many people that bought my book saying, you couldn't have possibly done that. Well, you don't know me. Anything is possible in anybody else's life. First of all, because you're a shy person, and I had to force myself to learn to not be shy until I was 23. Yeah. And do all those things that I promised myself when I was younger, when I said, when I get older, I'm not going to be afraid to do things, because when I'm 64 and look back on my life, I'd never want to say, oh, gee, I should have done this, I should have done that, and I didn't, and then regret it later. So I'm happy I was a big ass freak all my life and became a pro dom. Yeah, there's a story about that in one of the 4 books. And did a whole bunch of stuff most people would be deathly afraid to do, because, well, I'm not afraid of death, and I really wanted and still have, an adventurous life, not afraid of anything or anyone. Well, a lot of us that have experienced SA choose not to be afraid. Go get some therapy, get over it, love the rest of the world. I don't need to figure that person and that person and that person that essayed me out. I don't need to figure it out. I need to figure out how Tasha's going to have her best life all the time, each and every day. That's what I need to figure out. That's my homework. Not, oh, I'm still holding on to. And I'm not telling anybody that they're wrong. So don't fucking come at me sideways. It will not end well for you. This is my life. I don't give a fuck what you're doing in your life. If you choose to huddle and shine and hide your light under a bushel, have at it. I don't pay your bills. I don't wipe your crotch after you go pee. I don't do none of that stuff. So your business is not my business. My business is to have the best life possible with as much fun I can cram in it as possible before I check out, and be as good to as many people every single day as I possibly can. That's my life. That's what I'm about. I understand a lot of people would go, what? Why would you do that? Because it seemed exciting at the time, and I didn't want to look back on life saying, I wonder what would happen if I would have tried that. No, that is not me. And I'm so happy. Yes, my mama knew. That was the only opinion I cared about, my mama. And she knew I was a big old freak. She the one that gave me, oh, never mind. I'm not going to tell you, because then you're going to go look it up. Those of you who, let's say, so I could put this on all social medias, the opposite of bright is, or the opposite of light is blank web. Yeah. If you're able to do that, you'll find that out. If you're not able to do that, just ask me in private. How's that? No, not that I'm ashamed of anything, but sometimes you really don't need to know. The only thing you need to know is I'm a wonderful person. If you ever needed anything, I'll try my damnedest to get it to you. That's all you need to know. And I'm so happy I stopped being shy. Oh, we stopped being a lot of things after our first grape, essay, blah, blah, blah experience, huh? Such as no fucking fear of anything. Not a spider, not a rodent, not the boogeyman, not a man or woman. No fear. None. And looking back on all my books, oh, let me see if I can show you real quick. Hey, okay, so I am finding them, yeah, way back from 2006. It took 10 years. And then Lulu was created. So I was trying to find my favorite one, but I forgot what I titled it. So now I'm going to go look for the books that I bought for myself to sell, and read all the titles that are in this inside and find them and send them back again to myself. In here, my problem is I said, hey, such and such, could you edit this for me? Or could you pick a nice picture for it? And I didn't change the subject line. That was my problem back then. I wasn't as organized. Where's Twins? Oh, I love that book. Let me see if this is it. I think that was Andre that designed that for me. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, it was Andre Harris. Some things I will never forget. Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. Beast, Just Us. Oh, darn. I already saved those two, but no, I'm not going to get rid of this email. I'm going to leave it right there. And the ones that I don't have, as you can see, I send it to myself and then I star it. And then I'm going to go move all those stars into another folder only for my books. Oh, I know. Because I tried going there, and of course it has a 408 error code thing because it's been years. But I noticed earlier this year, somebody bought 7 books. Whatever, I'll figure that part out later. Yay. I used to have, back in 2007, 8, 9, we had signature tag groups. So you have a picture like you see here. I made this one. And then your name or whatever you wanted it to say on the tag. And you insert it like this into an email. I don't know what they call that nowadays, but I still have most of my stuff. Okay, so Twins. Let's go ahead and download that and send it to myself real quick. If there's a better way to do this, let me know. I'm not going to pay $85,000 freaking dollars for Word, whatever stuff. Yeah. Okay, this is Twins. Princess, you're cold. I'm going to leave that one there. Shit, where did it go? Probably the trash. Sometimes it goes to the trash, see, and sometimes it doesn't. No, I see that in there. You don't need to write to me about that. That's the one I don't want. I was practicing until I get the system down so I can go faster and faster, you know? And now I know better. I know to look in the trash. Okay, so that's not the one I wanted you guys to hear. The one I want you guys to hear, I can't remember my own title to my own book. Anyway, I'll get there. Oh, are you going to... Well, here, we'll do... Oh, you can't really see it good. Sorry. There you go. Oh, shoot. How could I... Oh, it's too much. It's too little. Oh, there. Oh. Damn. Let me put on 3 pair of magnifier glasses. It was a glorious spring day in Lockford as Patra hung her clothes on her line in the backyard. The breeze swept through her raven hair over her oval almond face. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, wow. This one... Oh. Anyway, it's very erotic. So if you can't stand the heat, I remember this. Of course I remember, but I didn't remember till right now. Sterling, yeah, that was his name. Anyway. Okay, I forwarded it to myself, so now I can get rid of that. Did it download? This was my other. Yes, so I think this was two different people that I had this made. Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? Because that's for all women, really. No, doesn't matter the nationality. What was this? What is this? No, don't open again. Never mind. I don't need it. I don't need it. So let's I might need it because I'm making this video, huh? Anywho, don't matter. The only thing that matters is I do that. This is the outside, right? Yeah, I do that and that. And I want these two to be new so I know where I left off. Okay, there I go. And then now I'm going to go back here and find all the other stories. Well, in a little while, I just finished vacuuming, so I'm taking a break. Oh, Ghost of the Garden, you guys, that was really good. Any editors out there care to exchange for some jewelry for re-editing my book? And then I don't know, what do you call it when you re-edit a book, second printing, and you put it back out on the market? What is that called? I have forgotten. Boy, those were good days. Anywho, 11 minutes. Okay, bye, love you.